You think you booked a $799 cruise. By the time you step off the ship, it's $2,900. And no, it's not because you splurged. It's because cruise lines are masters at selling add-ons that feel small but stack up fast. Today, I'm breaking down the most overpriced cruise extras at sea. The ones that quietly drain your onboard account while you're distracted by sunset views and buffet lines. And stick around, because the final one on this list, it's the add-on almost everyone buys, and it's probably the worst value of them all. Let's get into it. If you've ever sailed with major cruise brands like Royal Caribbean International, Carnival Cruise Line, or Norwegian Cruise Line, you already know how it works. The base fare looks amazing, but once you're on board, everything has a price tag. Now, let me be clear, I love cruising. It can be one of the best travel values out there, but only if you know where the traps are. Here are the most overpriced cruise add-ons and what to do instead. Let's start with the big one. Unlimited drink packages. They are marketed as freedom, no limits, vacation mode, drink what you want. Sounds great, until you do the math. On many ships, unlimited alcoholic beverage packages can run between $70 to $100 per person per day, and that's before gratuities. On a 7-night cruise, you're looking at $600 to $800 per person. Now here's the catch. To break even, you typically need to drink 6 to 8 alcoholic drinks every single day. Every day. Sea days, port days, excursion days. Ask yourself honestly, will you drink that much consistently? Most people don't. And here's the part they don't emphasize. Everyone in the same cabin usually has to buy it if one person does. So suddenly that fun add-on becomes a $1,500 decision for a couple. What to do instead? Pre-purchase discounted packages only if you know your drinking habits. Bring allowed wine bottles on board. Drink in port, where prices are often lower. Or just pay per drink and track your spending. For light to moderate drinkers, paying individually almost always wins. Cruise lines push specialty restaurants hard. Steakhouses, sushi bars, chef's tables, and yes, some are excellent. But here's the question, are they 3 times better than the main dining room? On many ships, specialty dining costs $40 to $75 per person per meal. For a family of 4, that's a $300 dinner. Meanwhile, the main dining room is already included, and the quality gap is often smaller than people expect. Cruise lines intentionally make specialty dining feel exclusive, but on many sailings, the included dining is surprisingly good. When it makes sense. Celebrating a milestone, trying a unique cuisine not offered elsewhere, booking multi-night dining packages at a steep discount. When it doesn't, booking every single night, feeling pressured on embarkation day by staff pushing reservations. Pro tip, wait until day 2 or 3. Sometimes they offer discounts if reservations are slow. This one surprises people. Booking excursions directly through the cruise line is convenient, but it's often the most expensive option. The same snorkeling tour offered on board for $129 might be available independently for $75. Why the markup? Because you're paying for perceived security. Cruise lines emphasize one thing. If you book with us, we'll wait if the tour runs late. And that's valid. But here's the nuance. In most ports, especially common Caribbean routes, reputable independent operators time their tours around cruise schedules. Thousands of passengers book independently every week without issue. When booking through the cruise line makes sense, in complex ports, in countries with less developed infrastructure, for long, full-day tours far from port. But for short beach transfers or basic activities, you're often paying a 30 to 50% premium. Research ahead of time. Check reviews. You might save hundreds. Wi-Fi at sea is notoriously expensive. On many ships, internet packages can range from $20 to $35 per day. Multiply that by a week. Now multiply it by 2 people. Suddenly, you've paid as much as your airfare. Cruise lines are improving satellite connectivity, especially newer ships, but the pricing structure hasn't caught up with reality. Ask yourself, do you actually need full streaming access or just messaging? On many cruises, you can use free port Wi-Fi, purchase a single-device plan and share, upgrade only on sea days. Some ships even allow app messaging without full internet. Be intentional here. Digital detox might save you money. Cruise ship spas are beautiful. Serene music, ocean views, robes. But the prices? Often 20 to 50% higher than land-based spas. A 50-minute massage can easily run $150 to $200 plus gratuity. And here's what many first-time cruisers don't expect: high-pressure product sales at the end. You thought you booked relaxation. Now you're being pitched $300 in skincare. How to save? Book port day discounts. Skip embarkation day tours unless you want to be upsold. Use thermal suite passes instead of full treatments. If spa time matters to you, budget for it. But don't assume cruise pricing equals land pricing. It doesn't. Every night, photographers are everywhere. Dinner, formal night, gangway, random staircase. You smile, you pose. It feels complimentary. It's not. Individual prints can cost $20 to $30 each. Digital packages can exceed $200. And here's the psychology. You're in vacation mode. You look good. The lighting is flattering. It's emotional spending. Instead, bring your own tripod. Ask fellow passengers for photos. Use ship backgrounds creatively. Unless you truly value professional portraits, this is an easy one to skip. Now we're entering the sneaky zone. Bingo sessions can cost $40 to $70 to participate. Art auctions promise investment opportunities. Jewelry sales claim exclusive pricing. These events are designed for impulse purchases. The lighting, the champagne, the limited time language. If you enjoy it as entertainment, fine, but treat it like a show, not a shopping opportunity. Rarely are these the deals they're presented to be. This one sounds harmless. Skip the line, priority tender, exclusive lounge access, sometimes bundled into upgrade packages. The reality? Embarkation lines move quickly on most modern ships. Priority disembarkation might save you 20 to 30 minutes. Ask yourself, is that worth $50 to $100 per person? In most cases, probably not, unless you're tight on flight timing or sailing peak season with massive ships. Cruise lines love selling cases of bottled water delivered to your cabin. Convenient? Yes. Necessary? Usually not. Tap water on board is filtered and safe. You can refill reusable bottles at buffet stations, and in many ports, you can purchase water cheaper. Unless you're extremely particular, this add-on is mostly about perception. If you've cruised before, comment below. What's the one add-on you regret buying? And if this breakdown is helping you rethink your cruise budget, hit that like button. It tells the algorithm this kind of practical travel advice matters. All right, now we're getting into the one almost nobody questions. This one isn't technically optional on many lines, but the way it's framed, it feels like a deal. Cruise lines allow you to prepay daily service charges in advance, and that's fine. Crew members work incredibly hard and deserve fair compensation. But here's where it gets expensive. Some cruisers don't realize gratuities are also added automatically to drink purchases, spa services, specialty dining, so they tip again. Double tipping without realizing it. Before adding extra, check your receipt. Understand what's included. Being generous is great, but being informed is better. Ready? The cruise line flight package. Yes. Booking airfare directly through the cruise line can feel safe and seamless, but it often removes your control over airline choice, layover times, seat selection, direct routes, and prices can be higher than booking independently, sometimes significantly higher. You may not even see your flight details until close to departure.
For experienced travelers, that lack of control is expensive. Unless the cruise line offers a strong price guarantee or special protection program, booking flights yourself is usually the smarter move. You choose the route. You control arrival time. You can fly in early and avoid embarkation stress.
Cruise lines aren't evil. They're businesses. Base fares are competitive, sometimes shockingly low, so the profit, it's in the add-ons. If you blindly say yes to everything, cruising becomes expensive fast. But if you're strategic, it can still be one of the best value vacations in the world. The key is awareness. Pause before every onboard purchase and ask, is this improving my experience or just improving their margins? If you want more honest cruise breakdowns, including which cruise lines are actually worth your money in 2026, make sure you subscribe. Next week, I'm ranking the most overrated cruise ships at sea, and one of the most hyped mega ships might shock you. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one. See you in the next video.